Good afternoon, everyone. April 25th, 2018. You know who the fuck I am. You know, I occasionally watch some of InfoWars videos. Occasionally. And the one thing that I find kind of odd is they keep calling themselves or saying that their listeners are the resistance. Or how's it go, if you're hearing this transmission, you are the resistance. How can a platform who will not denounce Zionism or Zionists be the tip of any such thing? How can they be the tip of the spear of the resistance? As far as I can tell, there's no resistance here in America, because a resistance, like in France during World War II, actually does something in the physical realm. I'm not a resistance. What am I going to do by myself? No. I can't do shit but sit here and make these goddamn videos. And hope that at some point I'm going to get enough subscribers, which I doubt now that my other channel was taken down. But still, that's what I hope for. But, you know, I'm not the only person who has issue with this. You get callers on his show fairly regularly who are pissed off that he won't, or they won't, cover Zionists. Why? Why won't they cover them? Could it be because their man, the person they helped get put in office, is a Zionist? Could it be? I'm not jealous of InfoWars because for any reason. I'm not jealous of their money, even though I'm broke. But you don't hear me on here begging motherfuckers for money, do you? I simply put my PayPal address in the description box. If you choose to give me some money, awesome. If not, oh well. I'm not jealous of their money. I would like to have, you know, that many subs. I would. But I'm not jealous of it. The thing is they cover a lot of good issues, and they just skip right over the Zionists. They skip right over statists. How can you be a resistance if you're a statist? How? That really grinds my gears, that they have the nerve to call themselves the tip of the fucking resistance. Resistance, we do not promote any politician. They're all the same. They all lie, cheat, steal. All of them. A lot of people like to fantasize about peaceful solutions. Vote the bums out is one good example. How's that worked out for you? How's that worked out for us? Not very well, I venture to say. I mean, we can go all the way back to Woodrow Wilson and watch the progression of before Woodrow Wilson. Watch the progression. Just watch it. Okay, fair enough. We don't have the military on domestic soil gunning people down yet or right now, but on behalf of a corporation or the owner of a corporation such as the Rockefellers, but give it a little more time. They'll gun you down. The National Guard. They'll kill you. The police will kill you. The United Nations will kill you. And somehow people are supposed to forget about the fucking FEMA camps and the guillotines. We're supposed to forget about that shit. We're supposed to forget about the continued renewal of the NDAA, National Defense Authorization Act. Did Donald Trump veto the indefinite detention part? No, he didn't, just like Obama didn't. How come Obama and Bush and Clinton, both Clintons, all three Clintons, and Bush Sr., why aren't they in prison? Because it's just like I told you before. Donald Trump said that he would jail Clintons. But here's the thing. It does not matter who wins the elections. The previous administration won't see any real prison time. If any at all. A guy that gets caught with a little cocaine, a gram, gets more fucking time than these people will get. The child molesters, all of them. How's that justice when these people have fucking killed children and raped them and tortured them before raping them so they can milk a chemical out of their system into their bloodstream so they can bleed these people out, children out, not people, children. Well, they are people, but children, okay? They're doing stuff like that to children. And they're not behind bars. That should tell you something right there. It's all rigged. These people are not going to go to prison. Where they certainly belong. They belong in Guantanamo Bay for the rest of their fucking lives. All of them. All the way up to the Rothschilds. Their money needs to be taken. All of them. It needs to be given back to the fucking public. All of them. And they need to be where they belong for the rest of their lives. That is the only acceptable thing. They need to dissolve this current government. It is the only acceptable thing. Anything less is just a fucking a reanimation of a dead fucking corpse. I know. I'm crazy as fuck saying stuff like this with my face being put out there. I don't fucking care. Don't care. To be honest with you, I've totally expected to be dead by now. And it wasn't for lack of people trying, because many have. Many have tried to put me in the grave. But here I sit. No. InfoWars, Alex Jones, the people who work for him, except for maybe David Knight. They are not any type of resistance. They are not the tip of the spear. And Paul Joseph Watson, he won't touch the Jewish topic either, the Zionist topic. None of them. Except for maybe David Knight. I think I've heard him mention Israel on a number of occasions. But other than him, no one else on that platform will talk about the crimes of Israel, the crimes of the Zionists. They won't talk about how Albert Pike set it all up way back in the day. And they followed his blueprint, the Masons. They've always had somebody whispering in the ear of, or ears of the politicians. Somebody has, somebody's always been a handler for the presidents. And you see all these videos on YouTube about the Illuminati this, the Illuminati that. What most of these videos fail to tell you is the Illuminati is comprised of multiple roundtable groups, like the Council of Foreign Relations, the Trilateral Commission. I can go on and on. That's who comprises the Illuminati, is those groups. And among those groups are Zionists. So, don't forget that the state, the government, in the 20th century, killed more than 250 million of its own citizens, and that doesn't include battlefield death. You put that number in it, well, it's astounding. And as Sheriff Clark pointed out in his little homo pro-cop video, 250,000 fucking people are killed by the medical system every year, and it's not an issue. You know what that is? That's population control through medicine. That's democide. You don't see most of those people going to prison, do you? You don't hear about the deaths occurring in the hospitals and the medical mistakes that are made, do you? Not very much. Not by mainstream media. Not ever. Why is that? Because the mainstream media is supported by the pharmaceutical industry, and in turn the medical industry is supported by the pharmaceutical industry, and in turn the pharmaceutical industry is supported by you, me, and everyone you fucking know. Every time you get a prescription, every time you go to the ER, every time, you're supporting that. I mean, I understand that you really have no choice sometimes. You're bleeding out or something, but you really need to go to the ER over a cold. You really need the antibiotics for that. Now, I understand you break an arm or a leg or crack your skull, you need some fucking painkillers. I get it, man. I do. I'm just saying that it's population control through medicine. I'm just saying that fucking InfoWars is not the tip of any spear. I'm saying they are straight up fucking right-wing establishment. I mean, for fuck's sakes, they are making technology to 3D print squiddies. They already have technology in place that can turn you on and off at their will. You don't find anything fucking urgent about that? You don't find anything urgent about the 1/2 or 250,000 people that are killed every year by the medical industry? Then, of course, you have the cops. The ultimate fucking status, these are people willing to kill, and on a regular basis do kill in behalf of the fucking state. And as you know, the state is the most deadly of all human creations. If it was even a human creation. I have my doubts about that. But who knows? Anyway, I thought I'd share my rant with you. It's better than just talking to myself, although I do. I ain't gonna lie. Helps me work through problems. Remember, kill the state before the state kills you.